As they ate, the three friends told funny stories, laughed until their bellies ached, and looked up at the night sky. Above them, the stars twinkled like sparkling diamonds, brighter than they had ever seen in the village. "Look at the stars," Leela whispered in awe. "They're shining just for us tonight." Everything felt peaceful and magical until a strange rustling sound came from the bushes. The campers froze. The fire crackled louder, and shadows flickered on the ground. "Who's there?" Max stammered, holding his marshmallow stick like a sword. The grass shifted again, and something huge hopped out. The campers gasped and sighed in relief. It was only a bunny. Its soft fur glowed in the firelight, and its big round eyes blinked curiously at the tiny campers. "Oh, thank goodness," Tico said. "It's just a bunny." The bunny sniffed at them for a moment, twitched its nose, then nibbled on a clover and hopped away. The campers burst into laughter, realizing that the forest might feel spooky at times, but most of its creatures were gentle and kind. When the fire burned low, the friends crawled into their little tent and curled up in leaf blankets. Max yawned. "Good night, everyone. Don't let the grasshoppers snore too loud." The others laughed softly as they closed their eyes and drifted off to sleep, dreaming of more adventures. The next morning, golden sunlight streamed through the fabric of the tent, birds chirped cheerfully, and the dew outside sparkled like tiny jewels. Leela stretched and called out, "Wake up, sleepyheads. It's a new day of exploring." The campers splashed cool water from the puddle lake on their faces to wake up. The forest looked even more magical in the daylight. Butterflies fluttered around them like tiny fairies in rainbow colors. The air was fresh and sweet, filled with the scent of blooming flowers. After breakfast, they decided to go on a hike. Together, they climbed up a tall rock that felt like a mountain to their little legs. From the top, they could see the entire forest stretching out before them. Suddenly, Max's eyes widened. "Look, a rainbow!" The rainbow arched across the sky like a giant colorful bridge. "Let's follow it," Tico said, and off they went, skipping down the rock and heading toward the magical site. Their path led them to a stream, but to them, it looked like a wide, rushing river. The water bubbled and sparkled as it hurried past. "It's too wide to jump," Leela said thoughtfully. "I've got an idea," Tico exclaimed. "We'll build a raft." The three friends worked together again. Max pushed bark pieces into the water. Leela tied them with long grass, and Tico added a stick as a paddle. Soon, their little raft was ready. They climbed aboard, held on tight, and paddled carefully across the shimmering water. The current rocked them gently, but they made it to the other side safely, cheering with joy. Beyond the stream lay something magical, a hidden meadow they had never seen before. The meadow glowed with light, as if it were a secret treasure. Flowers taller than the campers swayed in the breeze, glittering with morning dew. Butterflies danced in the air like floating rainbows, and the sweet sound of crickets filled the air like music. "It's beautiful," Leela whispered. "This is the best camping trip ever." Max suddenly spotted something on the ground and gasped, "Look, a lucky clover." He held up a clover with 4 tiny leaves, and the others clapped with delight. They laughed and played in the meadow, chasing butterflies, rolling in the soft grass, and enjoying the beauty all around them. But soon the sun began to dip lower in the sky, turning golden as evening approached. The campers knew it was time to pack up. With happy hearts, they folded their tent, gathered their things, and looked one last time at the magical meadow. "Thank you, forest, for the adventure," Leela said softly as they turned back toward the path. Together, they marched home, their backpacks lighter but their smiles brighter. Their hearts were filled with memories of marshmallows, starlight, rainbows, and laughter. The forest had given them a magical adventure, and they couldn't wait to tell their village all about it. And as the tall trees waved goodbye and the stars began to twinkle once more, the tiny people walked back into their oak tree village, ready for the next adventure. Because when you're tiny but full of courage, the world is one giant story waiting to be told. The end.